wanted this to be amazing, and I begged my husband for us to pay the £20 to watch it, and he was like, if you're gonna pay £20 on top of the Disney subscription, Sophie, this had better be good. And I lost that bet. My name is Sophie Hannah, and this is the CINE CHIC vlog where I talk about films, film reviews, and everything to do with films. And today I'm talking about a film that I was very, very excited to see come out. It was the live action version of Disney's Mulan. This film was supposed to be released in March, but due to COVID-19, the pandemic, and the world shutting down, it wasn't actually released. But Disney decided to put it on their streaming network for the hefty price of 20 British UK sterling pounds, and I bought it. I bought it because I love Mulan. It is one of my favorite Disney animations. I love the songs, I love the story. I was just like, I am not going to wait until this goes on general Disney release in December. So I put up my money and I was disappointed. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why, but of course, as always, I'm going to start with the plot. Now, Mulan, in case you haven't seen the Disney animation original, which you 100% should have, it's based on a Chinese folk story or folk legend about a young woman who goes to war in the place of her father. She dresses as a boy and goes in his place. The biggest pro for me is I'm really glad that this film got the big screen live action upgrade, because I think it is such a great story, and especially in the day and age where feminism is really being pushed again, female empowerment. I find Mulan a very empowering figure because she's really somebody who goes against the grain of her time. She really steps out into discovering all that she can be outside of the gender norms of her times. I also like the fight scenes in this film. They've really done justice to the action while still making it appropriate for children. And I think that's a difficult line to draw in the sand, and I think Mulan struggles with that in other areas. But in terms of the fight scenes, I really like what they were able to do, and they were really some of the best moments for me throughout the film. Now, those are the only pros for me. I'm sad to say. You actually don't know how sad I am to say that I didn't enjoy Mulan and that I didn't think it was all that it could have been, because this film goes deep into my childhood and I wanted this to be amazing, and I begged my husband for us to pay the £20 to watch it, and he was like, if you're going to pay £20 on top of the Disney subscription, Sophie, this had better be good. And I lost that bet and I lost my £20. So moving on to the cons. The first con would have to be, I don't think this film really knew where to position itself. Was it a children's film? Was it an adult's film? And obviously it's a children's film. They've made it so it's still PG and that children can watch it. But when I talked about some of the fight scenes and really bringing the most out of this story, you would need to have to make this an adult film. A 12A at least, to really push the drama, to push the fight scenes, because this film isn't really made to be humorous. All Disney animation films are made to be enjoyable and funny for children, and now definitely they're trying to make it more so for adults. But in this film, I don't think there's really that many laughs. They really made me cringe more than they really made me laugh. And I think if you're going to make this film and make it much more dramatic, film of action and war and femininity and gender roles, like, go all out. But this film really just stayed on the cusp of it all because it was trying to stay a children's film. What I also missed is the songs. That's another con for me. I think Mulan has some great songs. Be a Man is probably my favorite one. And this one just didn't have anything. Like, they played some of the songs in the background as kind of orchestral, like background music without the words. But that was just more of a tease to me. How are you going to play the tunes of the songs without the lyrics? Either have them in or don't have them in. And I understand, because this was much more dramatic, they decided not to include it. And also I think that originally a lot of Chinese people were offended by the film because they don't feel like it actually paid homage to a folk tale, to a story that is very close to their culture and heritage. But I think this film missed something by not having the songs in it. And I think the last con would be that Mulan always looks like a girl, and I don't know what to say to you on that one, because the whole premise of the film is based on the fact that Mulan dresses as a boy to go to war and nobody knows. But in this film, as soon as she went to war, I'm just like, she couldn't look any more like a woman. And I don't understand how nobody is clocking this. I think they should have probably done a bit more to, you know, makeup to look like cheekbones or maybe like a hard jaw or something. All I can say is the gender swapping misdirection didn't come across for me at all. Now, in terms of ratings, I rate my films according to burgers because I love them. And out of a total of 5 burgers, I would give live action Mulan 2 stars, which means that it was just a basic burger, to be honest. And it was okay. If you've got some spare time, you should definitely go out, you know, eat that burger. But you're not raving to anyone about it. You're not telling anyone to go out and spend £20 to go and buy this burger. I'm going to tell you that much. So in terms of questions, I like to end my vlog on a question. And today's film question is, what live action are you looking for next? Please let me know your answers down below in the comments as always. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that red button and subscribe to my channel. You'll also find all of my details down there to follow me on social media. And don't forget to like this video as well. But until the next time and the next video, I'll be seeing you soon.